Rosé champagne has always been produced in Champagne in limited quantities. Sometimes the rosé was so pale that it was called partridge eye. Partridge eye color is gray and pink. Sometimes it was because they had a slight accident when they were crushing the grapes, and it did acquire some colors. But this being said, rosé is a very, I would say, seductive type of wine. At Porochet, we have been producing it since the mid-50s. We concentrate our efforts on vintage rosé. We don't produce much, so we have to do it extremely well. And we are able to age appropriately the rosé. So how is it made? Rosé is made like all classical dry champagne, but at the time we are bottling it before generating a secondary fermentation in the bottle. For most wine you are bottling, when you are shipping barrel champagne, we are bottling wines at the time we are elaborating it. So in the spring following the harvest, if we decide to create a cuvée rosé vintage, we prematurely select some red wine from a local grower, which is reliable, and we make up a decision, and we incorporate more than a dash of red wine, 15% of red wine, which is highly selected by the enologist, winemaker, and those involved in the art of blending wines, members of the family. And we create a rosé each time we have a vintage. And that rosé champagne we age normally 7 years, about 7 years before being released. So when to drink rosé? Any time, but I think it's very alluring just after a show in Broadway to go in one of those nice luxury bistro and have a bottle of rosé with a lobster, or to think about having smoked salmon, or to have summer fruit dishes, which is quite associated. It doesn't mean rosé is sweet, rosé is rather dry, but it's very delicate, it's very, as I said before, very seductive, very attractive, very magnetic, and sometimes miraculous. You don't typically know what it is. But in fact, I think all those factors are fabulous because it's part of the image of rosé champagne.